Hello, this is Alex from New Infinity. Today's episode on Design Seeds, we're going to share with you a very interesting hobby that anyone could pick up. Today, I'm going to have a fellow colleague and a close friend of mine, Velix, to join us to share with us this interesting hobby that we call pouring art. Hey!
Yeah.
Right. We've known each other for the longest time. You've
Yep.
been so creative with so many hobbies, but why today did you choose pouring art as a topic?
So, because we are designers, we need to deal with problems and handle all the stress. By doing pouring art, it's really therapeutic. It helps to really calm down, really quiet down. And pouring art is one of the easiest skills to pick up. You just need a few materials, and then if you know the technique, how to do it, it's going to be very easy and really fun.
So what are the materials that we need to prepare to do pouring art?
There are a few essentials, materials that we need, some pouring mediums, some paints, acrylic paints, and some other things. But I don't have the materials here today. Why not we go and get it?
All right, let's go shopping. It's time for some shopping.
Let's go.
So it's been a fruitful few hours of shopping. We got all the equipment here. Velix, would you go through the checklist and make sure we have all the equipment that is required and make sure that we did not miss out anything?
Yeah, sure, Alex. So basically on the table here, that you'll see two parts. One is the basic materials that we're using, and the other part here is the pouring medium. So first, we have this canvas here. They have many different sizes. Yeah, but today we are choosing this rectangular, almost an A3 size canvas. Yeah, for us to do our pouring art. And in the market, they have a variety of shapes. So over here, I have some examples that we can get from the market. This is the oval shape, yeah, which is really nice.
And Velix's advice was to go with the smaller pieces so that we could control the contours of the pouring art.
The second one, of course, is the cups for us to mix our colors in it. All right. The third, of course, if you want to mix your colors, you need your mixer. In this case, we are using a spoon for us to mix the color evenly.
It is also more advisable to go with a clear cup, right?
Yeah. And of course, there are some ladder over here. If you want to scoop from the paint, okay, it's easier, it's less messy. Because doing this could be quite messy at some time. In this case, we are using acrylics. We thought of recycling it, so we keep this and then we use this as the base. So color, we pour on it, it won't stain our table or the floors. Yeah. And of course, if you're worried that you dirty your hands, you can always use the plastic gloves or maybe some reusable gloves. Yeah. All right, so these are the essentials that we are needed to do the pouring art. And let's move on to the pouring medium.
Hang on. What about something to protect our clothes when we get messy?
Oh yeah, let's not forget this, aprons.
Oh,
yeah.
So we got all the essentials. So let's get into the technical side of it.
One of the key materials that we're using to do our pouring art is this pouring medium. And for this episode, we are using this Velix, okay? And it's not easy to get in Malaysia, and we managed to get it in one of the hardware store. This Velix, it helps to improve the flow of the pouring medium. It gives a really good smooth effect to your pouring art. Alright, and here we have Mod Podge. Mod Podge basically it's a water-based sealer, glue and finish, which it gives gloss effect to the pouring medium, and as well it gives the elasticity to the pouring medium. Because when we mix this Velix, which is really smooth, and mix it with the color, it becomes really runny, liquid. And when we add this Mod Podge, it gives the elasticity.
Now the fun part of shopping was when we saw so many varieties of colors.
And today, in this episode, we are using this Semco acrylic paint. We are using the water-based acrylic, and we are using Semco, which is non-toxic. And we have chosen a variety of colors here. And so far, I think these are my favorite colors.
Is there like a standard template of what colors we should buy? Like for example, green, red, and blue.
I think doing art is very subjective to every individual, and there's no right or wrong mixing this color. Now, for tips, if you will to look at the color wheel, we usually mix the color which is opposite of the wheel. Then we can create some contrast to the color.
Velix, why does it only come in white that is so large?
So basically, we'll be using a lot of base color, okay, in our pouring art. So one of my favorite color is the white color. Yeah, so I'm buying this house paint in a bigger can so that it's cheaper.
To wrap up, to make sure we have all the equipment in order, let's go to our checklist.
All right, here we have the acrylic paint, Floetro, Mod Podge. We have the base color, which come in a larger size. We have the canvas. We have the egg crates. We have spoons. We have the ladder. We have cups, preferably clear cups, gloves. Last but not least, remember your apron.
So before we go, we're going to share with you a sneak peek of our next episode, the top 3 techniques. Here we go. So if you're as excited as I am, do subscribe to us and click on the notification button. I'm Alex and I'll see you next episode.